Welcome, Warriors, to another episode of the Ready solo series, my show within a show where I give you tips, tricks, and tools in a quick hit episode so you can learn from that, move forward, and go on about your day. This one is specifically for the men because most of us, we don't fall apart dramatically. There is no explosion, there is no public breakdown. We just slowly start to lose control. Our energy drops, our patience drops, our clarity drops, our friendships start to phase, marriages start to feel tense, work starts to feel heavier, and we don't know why. And if you feel off lately, I need you to audit your life in four areas that are very integral and important to men. And that's faith, fitness, family, finances, right? And this is not from a motivational angle because I am not a motivational guy. This is from an emotional control angle. So let's break that down. When I say faith, I'm not necessarily talking about church attendance, right? I'm asking you, when life doesn't go your way because your anchor is your job, your mood, your bank account, other people's approval, you feel unstable often. And here's a practical check that you can ask yourself. What are my non-negotiable values? What are my core values? What are the things that I hold dear? Mine, I've said before, is honor, courage, commitment. That's the Navy core values. I've adopted them into my life. I always try to lead from honor, courage, and commitment. What do you believe about suffering? Do you believe struggle means failure, or does struggle mean growth? All the time, I talk about that you have to be comfortable and being uncomfortable. And without the struggle, without the pain, you cannot have the progress. If you don't define those, the world will define them for you. Here's a practical reset for you. Write down 3 standards you live by. Write it down, take a picture, screenshot it, put it in your phone as your lock screen, put it on your mirror, put it somewhere you can see it, especially if you start drifting. 3 standards that you live by. Example, I don't lie. I train even when I don't feel like it. I protect my family's emotional climate. That is faith in action. That is not theory. Fitness, fitness. Your nervous system is either trained or it's going to be fragile. This is where most of us as men quietly unravel. Not because we're weak, but we're just dysregulated, right? You can't sleep 5 hours, skip workouts, drink heavily, eat like shit, sit all day, and then expect any form of emotional stability. Your biology does not care about your excuses. Here is a practical audit. We have to audit our life constantly. We have to look at our life and audit it to make micro improvements so we can be better. Are you training 3 to 4 times per week? If you're not, guess what? You're wrong. Are you sweating when you train? Not sweating to mean, are you sweating because that means you're losing weight, because that is a false lie. Sweating is your body regulation temperature. But when we sweat, right, when we're exhausted, when we're out of breath, when we're tired from a hard workout, you know you're putting in the work. Are you lifting heavy enough to challenge yourself? I just don't want to hear it that you don't need any form of weight training. As we get older, I'm going to be 49 in a couple months. You have to do strength training to maintain muscle mass, to maintain longevity. No ifs, ands, or buts. So are you lifting heavy enough not to get injured, but to challenge yourself? Are you outside daily? Are you going outside for a walk? Are you going outside to get fresh air? Being stuck inside is not an option. Not an option. Even if you go outside just for 20 minutes and do some breath work or something, you need to be outside daily. If the answer is no, guess what? Your stress tolerance is dropping. We say all the time, I'm stressed, I'm overwhelmed, I'm irritable. Sometimes you're just undermoved. Here is your reset and the minimum, bare minimum standard. 30 minutes of movement daily. 30 minutes of movement daily. Lift 3 times a week. Sunlight before screens. Protein and water before caffeine. It's simple. It's not sexy. And that's the problem. A lot of things that I talk about, it's not sexy. It's routine. It's discipline. It's rudimentary, but it works. It's extremely effective. Fitness is not aesthetics. Like aesthetics are awesome and having muscles is awesome and having a six pack is awesome, but it's not about aesthetics entirely, especially as we get older. It's your emotional armor. It is your shield. It is your sword. It is your protection in this world. And your family. Where are you retreating? We lose control at home in very subtle ways. We withdraw. We get short with our loved ones. We avoid the hard conversations. We overwork and put our mind, body, and soul into work instead of to our family, into our faith, into our fitness. Why? We numb ourselves with screens and alcohol and porn. And you have to ask yourself honestly, are you fully present at dinner? Do you initiate connection? Do you avoid tension? Am I leading or just existing? When I sit at dinner or sit down to dinner at the table, whether it's with my wife or with my wife and my son or a guest, there is no damn cell phone. The cell phone doesn't need to be on the table. Why? What is one notification or one text or one phone call going to do other than interrupt you and numb you from that connection of being in there with your family? Put the fucking phones down. That phone is not your life, your wife, your kids, your happiness, your peace. That is your life. Have one phone-free meal a day, okay? Start there. One phone-free meal a day. You don't need to be on a damn cell phone. We're so attached to this fucking bullshit that sometimes it becomes more hindrance than it does good. You don't need to look for that one more like, that one more comment. It's not going anywhere. It's going to be there in the morning when you wake up. And then have one intentional. You have to live with intention and purpose. Have one intentional check-in conversation per week. One physical activity with your kids or spouse weekly. Leadership is repetition. You have to get the reps in. Everything I talk about all day, every day, all the time is reps. Muscle memory, reps. That's how we get better at life. Leadership is repetition, not intensity. And here is the uncomfortable truth. If your home feels tense, it's probably not them. It might be your emotional spillover from your unregulated stress. Fix your body, then fix your tone. Lead with love. And then finances, the scary silent pressure. Money is stress. It's stressful. It's quiet. It's corrosive. Even high earners sometimes feel it. The question is not how much money do you make? Do you have a plan? Do you know your numbers? Are you reacting monthly or leading yearly? Practical reset. Know your monthly expenses exactly down to the fucking penny. Automate your savings. Set a 6-month financial target. Cut one unnecessary expense this week. I'm guilty of this too, guys, of this unnecessary expense. You know, originally, most of us had cut cable because we got tired of the commercials, the bullshit, the add-ons. But then we're back in that rut with all the damn streaming services. Do we really need Netflix, Hulu Plus, Disney Plus, ESPN, Paramount Plus, Peacock, cable? Like, we just pile services on services on services on services, and you probably don't watch half the services you're using anyway. So cut one unnecessary expense this week. Do you really need stupid ass Starbucks every fucking day? It's unhealthy. It's destroying your body. It's not good for you. But if you want a treat, once a week, once every 2 weeks, cut those expenses. Clarity reduces anxiety. Avoidance increases anxiety. Financial fog will also create emotional fog. I want you to know if you feel off, don't spiral. Audit your life. Write it down. Give yourself a personal audit. Which one of the 4 is the most unstable? Don't fix all 4. Fix one at a time. And I'm telling you, if you start with your fitness, because everything Coach Rob talks about is fitness, mindset, discipline. If you start with your fitness, because your body is strong, you're going to think clearer, you're going to lead calmer, you're going to tolerate stress better, you're going to show up better, you're going to look better, you're going to feel better, and that's going to domino effect into every single thing else. Faith, fitness, family, finances, the 4S, the most important tools in your life that you can audit and fix one by one, little by little, to become the best version of yourself, to be the man that your family, that your loved ones, that the people in your life need. And if you're listening to this and you know your fitness is the weak link, start there. Not because abs solve life, but because discipline stabilizes life. I coach people who feel pressure building quality and need structure, hype, energy, and control. If that's you, if you don't know what you need, start with the fitness. I'm an elite strength coach, nationwide online training, 1-to-1 in-person training in South Florida within a 15 to 25 mile radius. Build your body before you break. That's how you get stronger. That's how you stay battle ready. And that's how we stay fit for battle.
That's it for today's episode. If something in this conversation stuck with you, that's where the real change starts. Outside of this podcast, my work is centered on structured training, accountability, and helping people rebuild strength, discipline, and consistency when their life gets off track. If these conversations are useful to you, subscribing helps make sure you don't miss the ones you didn't know you needed yet. You can find more at battleharder.com or follow along on socials. Thanks for listening, and always be fit for battle. That's it for today's episode. If something in this conversation stuck with you, that's where the real change starts. Outside of this podcast, my work is centered on structured training, accountability, and helping people rebuild strength, discipline, and consistency when their life gets off track. If these conversations are useful to you, subscribing helps make sure you don't miss the ones you didn't know you needed yet. You can find more at battleharder.com or follow along on socials. Thanks for listening, and always be fit for battle.